Swifties, BTS Army, Marvel fanatics, and whatever you call those people who buy anything the Kardashians sell. What do these groups have in common? Their love and appreciation for music and storytelling? Sure, dig a little deeper though. Is it that they believe they have a deep connection with a particular celebrity even though that celebrity has no idea who they are? Bingo. From the title of this video, I know what you're thinking.
Ashara, aren't parasocial relationships bad? Don't they cause people to become obsessive and go overboard with a particular celebrity or individual? Can't it turn people into stalkers and even cyberbullies?
Yes, and yes, all of this is possible, but some scientists argue that there is some good to come out of parasocial relationships, and that's what I want to dive deeper into. I have seen countless videos about the evils of parasocial relationships. They're all over YouTube, all over TikTok, so I decided to take a different approach to this topic. I want to see what's on the other side of the argument. How can parasocial relationships be good? Hi, I'm Ashara, and I make videos at the intersection of sociology, psychology, technology, and media. And today I want to talk about the one-sided relationships people have with celebrities and how it's actually not that weird. If you have ever watched a celebrity interview because you like a singer's sense of humor and you want to hear them talk more, or maybe you've watched a celebrity house tour because you just want to know what's inside someone's home, you've dabbled in a little bit of parasocialism. I hope that is a word. Parasocial. It just sounds like socialism, which is not at all what we're talking about here. According to Psychology Today, parasocial relationships refer to one-sided relationships in which a person develops a strong sense of connection, intimacy, or familiarity with someone they don't know, most often celebrities or media personalities. These relationships exist only in the mind of the individual who's experiencing a bond despite the lack of reciprocity. We have psychologists Donald Horton and R. Richard Wall to thank for this concept. In 1956, the pair noticed that with the invention of the TV and the growing popularity of television shows, viewers developed an illusion of intimacy with characters that they saw on screen. And of course, this phenomenon extends beyond characters that we see on screen. Most popularly, we see it with celebrities today. Rather than developing a one-sided relationship with the character Thor from the Avengers, viewers develop a one-sided relationship with the actor playing Thor, aka Chris Hemsworth. Ooh la la. Research from ThriveWorks shows that 51% of Americans have likely been in parasocial relationships. However, just 16% admit to it. 51% is a lot of people. That's basically split even between two people, and there's two of us sitting here right now. Which one of us had the parasocial relationship? It partially isn't the fans' fault though. Celebrities heavily lean into the idea of parasocial relationships with their fan bases. They invite this one-sided relationship. They entice you with it. It's how they sell you their music and get you to watch their TV shows and buy the products that they're selling. Not every celebrity does this, of course. For example, there's Frank Ocean who hides from the public. Most, though, do the interviews, they do the red carpets, they make the TikToks, they post the Instagram stories where they're talking directly to the camera and ask you specifically what you think about them. I know you've seen those Chris Brown meet and greet photos where people are paying to twerk on him and act like he's their baby daddy. Maybe from his perspective, if he lets you twerk on him for a photo and feel like you have a relationship with him, you'll forget all of the violence and abuse he's accused of. But I digress. It is such a weird line for celebrities to walk because it can be quite dangerous. When people develop these unhealthy obsessions, they can become possessive over celebrities. Miranda Cosgrove explained something just like this when she experienced a fan trying to break into her home. We've also seen fans rush stages to get to their celebrities or stalk them out in public, all because they believe they know that celebrity, even though they're a stranger. Humans are innately social creatures. If we can develop emotional attachments to inanimate objects like water bottles, stuffed animals, and blankets, we sure as heck can develop these emotional attachments to real people, even if we don't know them. I mean, has anybody ever heard of a gym crush? You go and hope that you see this one person there and you make up a whole narrative in your head about them, but you don't actually know them. You don't. There are some studies that suggest we develop these one-sided relationships out of loneliness, which makes sense to me. It's kind of an obvious answer. Perhaps someone doesn't have much in the way of social connection in their day-to-day life, so they then develop a bond with a celebrity that they admire so that they can sort of fill that gap. And other studies suggest it's because these relationships require a lot less work. There's no talking back, unless you believe that the celebrity is talking to you through their music or through their artwork. But generally, there's no talking back, there's no arguments, there's no need for consistent communication. Like, all of the really tough parts of a relationship are removed, and what's left is just the fun bits. To measure celebrity worship, Lynn McCutcheon co-developed the Celebrity Attitude Scale. It divides affinity into 3 different categories. The first is entertainment social. It's where most people fall. These are fans of celebrity who like their talent and their skill. Pretty basic level stuff. Level 2, this is intense personal. It's what happens when people start to internalize the values of a particular celebrity. And then lastly, the 3rd level takes it all the way to the top. This is reserved for a small portion of people. It's called borderline pathological. These are people who would do anything for their favorite celebrity, even if it's something illegal. But again, most people are in that first category where they just really respect and admire someone's talent for something. That's not a bad thing. Did you know a one-sided relationship can help people out when it comes to their self-view and socialization? A 2008 study found that people with low self-esteem use parasocial relationships to become more of their ideal self. It's like when people take slang from a TV show and then use it themselves.
So, fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
And in developing a massive affinity for a particular show or celebrity, people can get sucked into fandoms, which isn't bad. It's like, oh, you like collecting used tissues from Taylor Swift? So do I, and so do 1,000 other people. And then boom, you've got an instant bestie, and you're no longer lonely. In big numbers or in big groups, there's this sense of safety and belonging and identity. And perhaps if you were feeling lonely before, you feel less lonely now that you see there are people just like you. And given that we are experiencing a loneliness epidemic right now, whether it be because of the phones or the fact that we have fewer third spaces or that cities aren't walkable or everything is expensive and we're all extremely online, given that we're experiencing this loneliness epidemic, perhaps parasocial relationships are allowing us to fill in that loneliness gap, which I think is pretty understandable and not at all weird. Okay, so what did we learn here? Don't make fun of people for having parasocial relationships when they're maybe just lonely and just want to feel some sort of connection. And usually, in most cases, it's harmless. And you've probably had some sort of parasocial relationship too. Loser. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. It's a bit of a short one, bit of a quick one today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it at all, even 2%, please like this video, please comment, please share this video, and subscribe. That'd be great. Much love always, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.